Aloha everybody, what is really good my dudes? Today is November 25th, 2019. We got another RuneScape update for y'all. Today we see the release of 120 Farming and Herblore as well as the ranch out of time. So without any further ado, let's jump right into the video. Let's go.
Cats is the illest. What you talking about, Willis?
Alright guys, I've already talked pretty extensively about these two topics in a previous video, so do check those out if you want a more in-depth look at each new skill additions. So for this video, we're just going to do a quick summary of what you can expect with today's update. First off, let's talk about Herblore. With bringing it to 120, you can expect a whole bunch of new potions to sink your teeth into. These can range from the Elder Overload, the Charming Potion to help you collect more charms, and even a new higher level weapon poison. With this, they're also adding craftable bombs. These can be placed on a 3x3 area in the game and have various different effects that'll help you out in combat, ranging from applying poison to applying vulnerability and to even binding your opponent in place. There's also a new, completely different type of potion known as the Power Burst Potion. There's a variety of these different types of potions that all give you powerful benefits that last for 6 seconds. Things like doubling your HP or giving you 40% adrenaline. Now all of these ingredients that are used to make these potions are going to come from the new produce and the new things you can harvest with the farming skill. So that said, let's talk about farming. First and foremost, I want to mention that the Manor Farm has been repurposed as the Farming Guild. Here you can find a variety of new farming patches, a new system for reputation in the farming skill that'll help you with leveling up your farming and the way you train the skill. There's a whole new bunch of produce ranging from things like various different fruit trees like chiku and guarana, and various different bushes like avocado and mango. All of these can be harvested to get Primal Extract, a new ingredient for creating potions in the 120 Herblore skill. There's also the new money tree that can be harvested for GP, not to mention mushrooms that give high yields that are going to be perfect for feeding your zygomites. Speaking of farming animals, with this they're introducing the ranch out of time, which is a second player owned farm located on Anachronia. Here you'll find one small pen, one medium pen, two large pen, and a breeding pen. And at the Anachronia farm, unlike the one in Ardoin, you'll be able to raise reptiles ranging from frogs, salamanders, jadinkos, and even the big dinosaurs. This, coupled with your Manor Farm animals, you can see a large increase in your XP for farming, assuming you're attending both of these simultaneously. And if you're wondering where can I get all these seeds to get started, they come from a variety of means. Big Game Hunter, Triskelion Keys, Hunting Jadinkos, and the Lost Grove Creatures, just to name a few. So that's pretty much it. That's the gist of the farming skill. Again, I do want to say that if you want a more in-depth look at the two skills, do check out my channel for those videos that I put out last week and the week before. That all said, I want to shift on gears over to the patch notes and see exactly what's been changed aside from that with today's update, so let's go ahead and check it out. Players who have logged out on the Ashdale boat in Taverley prior to its removal will now be teleported to dry land. The Constitution skill cape effect will no longer work when in a fight in the duel arena. The Bright Inquisitor outfit has been altered slightly to be less intrusive on the cape slot. 99 and 120 capes should now clip a lot less when worn at the same time. The uncompressed texture setting has been temporarily disabled. A bug involving the Rev Eng achievement becoming impossible to complete if you left the Goblin Revenant until last has been fixed. People who suffered from the bug may need to kill the Revenant Dragon in order to complete the achievement. The View TNCs option on the Redeem Bonds menu will now correctly navigate the player to the Jagex Terms and Condition webpage. Moving on to some mobile changes. An issue that was stopping the process of Tutorial Island on mobile has been resolved. Fixed an issue with quest dialogue on mobile. Fixed an issue with selling animals at POF on mobile, fixed a client crash on mobile when the player is possessed by Mother Malum during the Salt of the Wound quest, fixed a crash when attempting to purify the crystal in Heffen Cathedral during the Light Within, and finally players who equipped items required by specific Burthorpe path achievements before reaching that stage in the selected path should now complete that achievement if they currently have the correct melee ranged magic, spiked gauntlets, item equipped. The backpack/worn equipment is now only brought to front if an item is currently being highlighted in that inventory. That is it for your patch notes, and links to everything discussed in this video will be down in the description below. Head on over there to check them out. With that, I'm gonna wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed and you want to stay up to date on all things RuneScape related, hit that subscribe button. As I appreciate you watching. I am out. Aloha.